Hi guys, it's me Faye here at Faye Desk, and I am in the temple with Harmony, and we are filming another video for the Bite Size Spirituality series.
Another one.
Another one. We're on a filming marathon today. and in this video we're going to be talking about
film athletes. What's it called? Like when you're a triathlete. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You do a triathlon.
Yeah.
So we can be film athletes.
Alright then. We will. we will indeed. So in this video we're going to be talking about spiritual lifestyle. So what do you personally feel that spiritual lifestyle means to you? Or how you interpret it?
To me, I sort of feel that your spiritual lifestyle is basically just your morals and your beliefs put into action. Like, to be a spiritual person, when you're on a spiritual path, you don't go out of your way to look for certain morals or look for your integrity elsewhere. You look inwardly and reflect on what you already have, and that is your spirituality. Oh, I've got something in my eye. Sorry. So for me, that is what a spiritual lifestyle is rather than trying to incorporate new things into your lifestyle from outside of yourself. It's looking inside of yourself and just literally living how you believe is correct for yourself. Do what feels right for you. That is a spiritual lifestyle, and it will be totally different for everybody. Like, it annoys me when people say, oh, you have to be vegetarian, or you have to be vegan or whatever to be spiritual. And I just think, no, you don't. Like, if you don't believe that's true, then it wouldn't make you any more spiritual. You'd just be a meat eater not eating meat. You wouldn't actually be any more spiritual. So you have to really just follow what's right for you. There's no point in doing something to try and make yourself feel more spiritual if it's not what you associate with your personal spirituality.
Yeah, that is true. It reminds me, actually, it was a book that I had back when I was a teenager. It is actually a really good book. It was by Miranda Barker, I think. It was something called like Teenage Handbook or something. Like, it was like it was basically like a pagan book for teens, so discovering like Wicca and stuff, and it's split up into different sections, and then talking about magic, and then there'll be like sort of like spells and rituals for different things like love and school and all different sorts of things. But she did sort of like almost sort of like preach, saying if you were gonna be like a witch, you had to you had to refuse to ever like use a plastic bag again, or ever drink like bottled water, or do you know what I mean? She sort of like, it was a really good book, but she did sort of like try and sort of like emphasize the point and push on the point that you should be doing this in order to be.
It's like, for example, take like vegetarian, for example. There are lots of different types of vegetarians. Some vegetarians still eat fish because fish is not classed as meat. And some vegetarians do not eat meat, but they will still wear fur and they will still wear leather. And, you know, in their cars, they still have leather and stuff like that. And then others won't. And then, you know, there are some vegetarians that, again, don't eat meat, but they don't necessarily consider all of the animal products that are in, like, other things. But they are still vegetarian, because vegetarian means that you're not eating meat. So they're still technically vegetarian. So there are loads of different ways to do it. And I think it's exactly the same with your spirituality. You have to do what is right for you. Be your own kind of spiritual.
That's true.
Let your free flag fly.
It's all about sort of individuality, and each path is different. Obviously each person's different. Like, my path's different to yours and yours is different to mine. And and it's sort of just sort of realising that, like, you can be a spiritual person without having to, I don't know, cast a spell or celebrate a Sabbath, or like it's like an everyday. It's like your outlook on life.
I went years without doing any spell. Like, I very, very, very rarely do spells. Like, I can't even remember the last one I did.
Exactly, it doesn't make you like any less spiritual because you haven't done a spell, does it?
Yeah,
it's all like intertwined, isn't it? It's
I actually genuinely don't know the last one I did.
So you can be spiritual without having to, like you said, like actively like think about it. It's just something that I don't know, just something that comes naturally to you because it is like,
it's like
a part of you, isn't it?
It's like us being female. We don't have to think about it.
Just do it, because there's like
we
a part of...
just kind of do it.
Because there's like a part of you, isn't it? That's like the
vagina.
Oh, God. Yes, that's a part of you, isn't it? So I guess if you want to think of it like a vagina, I suppose, then
no, but
spirituality
yeah,
is.
like you know, men don't have to think about being men, and women don't have to think about being women. Like, it's just the way you are. Even if you are transgender, you don't have to think about it. It's just the way you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's just part of you, and that's.
It's like sense of humour. Nobody can tell you what you should find funny. You either do or you don't. Like,
yeah, you just do, don't you? And that's what, like, being like a pagan or a witch or whatever you like label yourself. It is just like part of you. Like, it's like an everyday like life. It's a lifestyle. That's the thing. It's not just a practice or a religion or a faith. Like, it's a lifestyle. It's like a way of life, basically. Yes, that's what we. That's what I believe. Anyway, no.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, so we'd love to know what you think, or whether you agree with us or disagree, or if you just want to say hello, then feel free. Feel free.
Can you imagine that if you got a load of comments on this video that said absolutely nothing except for "oh"?
That's probably what happened now. But anyway, yeah,
they'll be from me.
Please don't. But feel free to say hi. If your name's not Harmony, you may say hi. But we will see you soon in the next video. Blessed be.
Bye.